so my health is slowly dropping. But if I attack these cubes, oh, I lose even more health. Never mind. But I am getting some XP, and that's definitely more important here. Okay, we got terminated, but we found the other important thing, these pointy red points. We can use these to make ourselves stronger, like more damage 2 times. Oh, now we can one-hit the cubes. That really escalated. Oh, except that one. Why are you so tough? Okay, now all of them are taking at least 2 hits. But we got double the pointy red points that time. If we get more health, does that mean we can take out more cubes? That seems to be much better. Although now I'm definitely not one-hitting the cubes. But we are collecting XP much faster. Oh, there's 2 together over here. Oh, okay, that was a bad idea. I did double damage to myself. In that case, why don't we choose some armor this time? And we can also increase the node spawn rate by 50%. Oh yeah, actually, it's not a problem taking out 2 when you have a little bit of armor. Sometimes they drop their own little pointy red points, which I have to go and collect. There's also this progress bar at the bottom of the screen. I have no idea what that's for. But now we've got another 12 points to spend. Let's spend that on getting some more attack size. Also, I'm not clicking to attack. It's kind of on this timer, so you just have to be sure that you're mousing over a node when it auto attacks. Oh good, we finally got a level up there. It means that we get one of these SP points. The only thing I seem to be able to buy is this bit boost, which means that red enemies drop 1 extra bit. We're also going to bump up our damage quite a bit. And another 50% spawn rate. I'm hoping that the more cubes we can spawn, the more we can take out in 1 hit. Because what we're really after is committing mass destruction on all of these nodes. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. 44 points from that time. Seems like just with spawn rate and attack damage, we're getting really far. So let's try and put a few more points into those. Oh, this is what I'm talking about. All of you red nodes jump on top of each other. I refuse to take out 1 node on its own. Oh, 3 together is very nice. Okay, this one's gonna help out with our goals. Plus 5% damage per enemy in the area. So the more that we can get to spawn, the better. Oh, and we can also bump up our health 2 times. The main reason our run ends is because our health just drops to 0. But I've just noticed there's a way for us to regenerate some health. So we'll do that 2 times. And let's do another 50% spawn rate. Oh, and a little bit of armor as well. Maybe now we'll even be able to get to the end of this progress bar. Oh, actually, our health is lasting so much longer with this couple of points in regeneration. We're almost at the end of the progress bar already. Whoa, look at the size of that cube. Is that like a boss cube or something? Ouch, okay, it really stings if you try and attack it, apparently. But we're getting a lot more points per run now. Okay, now we max out our damage. Look at that golden border. That's what I want to see for this whole area. Let's work on spawn rate and attack size now. Oh, and also some armor from the boss would be nice too. Well, this is feeling nice. There is so many red cubes for us to make deceased. And that is going to mean so many pointy red points. How do I hire someone to collect them for me though? I'm sick of manually picking them up. This boss is still scary though. If I touch him, I die instantly. Kind of like that. Okay, now we have enough points to get 50% spawn rate twice. That's now maxed out with a nice golden border. Another 10% attack size. Oh, and we can max out our health as well. We've only got very basic upgrades at the moment. Maybe we'll test our strength out on the boss and see just how far we can get. My gosh, look at all of these cubes now. If I'm taking out a minimum of 4, I'm pretty happy. Oh, we got a nice level up there as well. Okay, here's the boss. Take some of this. Oh, we did some damage to him. Oh, and again. Okay, maybe if we just hit the boss and don't get any of these little red nodes in the way, then we can save some health. Oh, I thought I died, but we just took out the boss. I was not expecting that to work. We've unlocked Prestige 1, and we got one of these purple boss points that we can spend now. Apparently, you can only get 1 of those per Prestige level, so we'd have to beat Prestige 1 to get the next one. Well, let's max out our attack size in celebration. We could spend our boss point on either 200% spawn rate or 20% attack speed. I think it's got to be the spawn rate. We're still farming maximum pointy red points. We'll max out our health regeneration. Oh, we can even restore 1 health every time we kill an enemy too. That's going to be very useful. Okay, so this is Prestige 1. Looks like the cubes are a lot smaller than they were. Or did we just get a lot bigger? I'm not sure. Look at how many cubes there are though. Okay, this is immediately more satisfying. Oh, that's a big cube. I didn't even notice that guy over there. Okay, well, now more than ever, I would like someone to come and help me collect these points. Oh, there's a lot of big cubes. I definitely feel like we need more DPS on this prestige level, but we did make it all the way to the boss spawn as well. So maybe we're not too far away from actually beating it. We'll try and max out this perk that gives us more damage for the enemies on screen. We also got a lot of points for doing the prestige level, so I think we'll just keep doing prestige 1. And when we're taking out these little nodes, we can pretty much stay at full health, which is nice. It's not until we start touching these bigger nodes that our health starts to drop very quickly. Okay, this one down here, the plundering, gives us a 10% chance for double resource drops. We definitely want to do that, and also we can keep increasing our regen every time we kill enemies. Oh, and a little bit of shield as well. I don't know if I'm crazy, but I feel like these nodes get stronger as the level goes on. I start by one hitting them, and then they seem to need 2 hits by the end of the wave. But 500 pointy red points in one wave is pretty insane. Time to spend big. Actually, plus 50% damage against bosses. Oh. All right, let's see how the Prestige 1 boss likes us now. Looks like our health is still dropping a little bit, but we're even managing to take out these big squares and staying almost full health. Oh, okay, here's the boss. We just tickle the little edges a little bit. Oh yes, our health is dropping, but not by very much. Okay. Oh, he's going down so hard. Get out of here. That was actually a breeze with that plus 50% damage. Now we've got another boss point to spend, and we've unlocked Prestige 2. A 1% chance for blue enemies to spawn? What do we need those guys for? And we can make the blue enemies spawn an extra node as well? Okay, I guess. We'll also spend our boss point on 20% attack speed as well. And the rest of our points can go towards some armor, which is nearly maxed now. Okay, let's give Prestige 2 a whirl. Okay, we can't even one-hit these cubes. They are tanky as... Oh, there's a blue cube. Hey, little guy. I'm not sure if we should be here quite yet, but we did get 2 blue points from those little blue nodes. But it looks like we can spend these up here to get even more health regen when we hit an enemy. Oh, and we found another damage upgrade as well. I'm definitely taking that. Okay, for the time being, let's just grind a little bit on Prestige 1. We're just going to melt every single node or cube or whatever they are that comes across our path. Oh, and the blue guys are here as well. I guess we'll collect all of the blue points that we can too. They seem to be important for other upgrades. And I guess we'll take those level ups when they come as well. Okay, now we can max out our armor. Another gold border. Oh, we can also unlock something called the Milestones tab. That just costs a blue point. Oh, and it looks like we can claim some rewards we've already got. One for defeating 500 red enemies, another for defeating 2,000 red enemies, and there is a long list of other ones that we need to claim. But that means we can max out our damage for the more enemies that are on the screen. We can also max out our regen every time we kill an enemy, as well as our chance for double resource drops. Oh, actually, we're only 3 of 5 on that. Oh, but this one looks very good. A 5% chance to spawn enemies that explode on death. And we can increase that explosion size by 15% and another 15%. Okay, well, why wouldn't I do that? Let's add a little bit of damage with the remaining points we have. And we'll just finish off with a little bit of armor. Oh, there's a circle now. Wait, are those the explodey ones? Whoa! Okay, that took out like half of the map then. That is crazy. And it doesn't seem to destroy our health either. So I guess we want to use those guys tactically, maybe. I wonder how much damage they do to the boss, actually. Wait, let's test it out on these big cubes. How do you like this? All right, it seems like they loved it. At least I loved it for them. So if we just let all of the enemies build up on the map, and then we do an explosion, then all we're left with is the chore of collecting all of our points. Oh, and I realized because we beat the boss on this level, there's no progress bar. So we can just go infinitely until we run out of health, basically. Actually, never mind, we did get taken out. But we finished with a whole bunch of points. Wait, there's a magnet that gives us 50% pickup range. Why haven't I seen you? Oh, I can only get 2 out of 5. Okay, I want to save up for that big time. May as well max out this boss armor just to get another golden border, and then we'll put our points into health regen whenever we hit an enemy. Just 1 point off max there. Now that we've got a whole bunch more regen and points, let's give Prestige 2 a try. Give me all of the points. Even though I can't take the boss on head on, I think we can take him out with the exploder guys. Oh, never mind, I ran out of health. We've got a milestone to claim. That's for destroying 10 blue enemies. Okay, we'll max out one of our health regens. And we'll also take 50% boss damage twice, as well as plus 12 to our max health 7 times. Oh, that's unlocked some big health upgrades and a really good regen one as well. All right, the boss is back. Let's let all of the circles get very close to him. Oh no, there weren't one inside. Whoa, that one did more than half of his damage. Does that plus 50% damage include the exploding circles? I think there's our answer. That took him out so quickly. So many points, so many prestiges. We're gonna max out another damage upgrade. Oh, there's even another one after that that needs blue points. I really would like more blue nodes, so I think we might have to save up for this after we get a little bit more health. And we'll use our new boss point to get this perk that gives half a health every time we pick up resources. Huge. Okay, I am only doing 50% of the damage of these nodes now. That is a big difference. And these big nodes take like 5 hits. Okay, that is not a great way for us to get points. I think we'll go back to some farming on Prestige 2 just for a little while. And that way we can get a lot of blue nodes as they spawn too. Yeah, I think that's much more like it. Now, what happens if we add another 100% spawn rate? And let's go for a little bit more armor and plus 8 health every time we take out an enemy. Oh, okay, that's maxed out already. How about 15% more explosion size? Yep, I would say that's worth it. Also, I'm loving the magnet upgrade that helps me collect the resources now. I mean, it's still not fully automatic, but it does help. What's going on with these red nodes anyway? Are we just committing genocide on this innocent race of nodes? Are we the bad guy in this situation? We're definitely becoming the rich guy in this situation though, and that's kind of all that's important to me right now. Because it lets us do great things like increase the spawn rate of the blue nodes. Oh, and also just our base damage by quite a lot. Oh, wait, 2 more popped up. Whoa, 25% damage to undamaged enemies. Thank you very much. Okay, there is a wealth of damage over on this right-hand side. All our armor and regen seems to be up the top. But I mean, look at all of this gold we've got going on. We're really progressing. I think it's time to test our luck on Prestige 3. I could use another one of those boss points to spend, to be honest. We are one-hitting these nodes now. Whoa, that explosion was huge. I think we're in with a chance. I'm not saying it's definitely gonna happen, but we are keeping our health pretty full. Actually, I take that back. Oh, we're kind of getting smacked around. So we'll max out our armor. We can also get 2% armor for every enemy that's in the area. All right, that's definitely made a big difference because we've made it to the boss. Ah, we died instantly. Okay, what about 80 more health? Oh, and another 80. We've even got a few more points left over for 6 extra damage. Surely Prestige 3 is ours now. We did survive until the boss arrived with pretty much full health. What happens if we attack the boss? Ouch, I regret that instantly. Okay, we're not ready for the boss on Prestige 3. But we do have a milestone to collect for defeating 4,000 red enemies. And another 100% spawn rate sounds fun. Oh, let's make it 200%. And of course, a little bit more damage in general and for those that haven't been damaged by us yet. Can also take a 10% crit chance, which I haven't even thought about crit yet. Does that just mean double damage? Okay, looks like we can actually increase the crit damage with this perk. We just can't afford it yet. That's a lot of money. Nothing a little bit of grinding on Prestige 2 can't fix for us though. Nearly 7,400 red points and 76 blue points. We even got a level up in there as well. Okay, what about another 100% spawn rate and another 10% chance for double resource drops? Oh, and we can also increase our regen by 4 every second. And that's unlocked even more regen, which is 1% of our max health every second. Thank you very much. I'll absolutely be taking all of that I can afford. Seems like there's a lot of points to be had in Prestige 3. I'm pretty sure we'll be able to take out the boss if we leave a lot of these circles up for the end. That way, I don't actually have to lay a hand on the boss and we can still take him out. All right, here we go. The boss has spawned. Are you close enough to our circles? Oh yeah, okay, he copped that one. And how about this one? I thought I died again, but apparently that was more than enough to take out the boss. Prestige 4 unlocked, and another one of these purple points to spend. I know exactly what I want to spend that on. Look at this guy. Plus 50% attack size. Oh, there's another one for 100% attack size. Although that means defeating more bosses. This one unlocks a crypto mine. That is like the last thing I expected to be in this game, but there you go. Okay, maybe a bit more max health will be very helpful for now. I really want to max out this damage too, but it needs so many blue points. At least we can give Prestige 4 a go. Okay, the red squares are very strong again. There's some worms in here now. What is going on there? They do move around like worms too. They don't go in a straight line. Okay, we got taken out so quickly then, but we made quite a bit of points. I think a little bit more DPS should help quite a bit. Gotta love exploding the little circle nodes. They just make such a mess with such little effort. I wonder if this blue worm guy gives more points than the regular blue nodes. Okay, well, let's add another 320 max health by maxing this one out. And now we have some kind of currency which I don't understand, but that gives so much health. That must be what the crypto mine's for, right? We just need to save up another 18 blue points. I think I can take care of that. Let's increase the chance of the blue ones spawning. And also another 15% to explosion size. Alright, the priority now is just collecting the blue nodes. Although, we're gonna have as much fun as we can along the way by exploding all of the circles. Oh, there's even a blue circle. We get an explosion and some of the blue points. That might be my new favorite node, actually. Okay, I wasn't expecting us to live to see the boss on Prestige 4, but we did. And obviously we died instantly. But we got more than enough blue points to unlock the crypto mine. Okay, it looks like we can turn our pointy red points into whatever this kind of green cryptocurrency is that we saw before. Yeah, okay, so if we deposit some points, it starts to transfer them into net coins. It just takes a bit of time, it looks like. But we can claim this reward for defeating 6,000 red enemies. That's another 8,000 red points I guess we're going to put straight into this cryptocurrency. It's going to take half an hour to process these though. Okay, to get this first upgrade, it looks like we need 0.01 of a net coin point. So we've got a while to go up there. But we can also spawn a yellow enemy, whatever that's for. Oh my god, these upgrades are just getting even crazier. All right, well, let's max out our damage just to get things started. There's another huge damage upgrade here, this node blade. We'll get to that in a second. For now, we'll put a few more points into armor. This should mean we get a little bit further into Prestige 4. Let's add 25% damage to enemies below 50% health. We'll do that twice, and we'll add 25% damage to undamaged enemies as well. Oh, we've also got enough crypto points to add 300 max health. Actually, what's this milestone we've got? Oh, 100 blue points for defeating 100 enemies. Okay, those blue points are enough to get us 25 damage, 50 damage. Wow, that was worth it. Let's also add another 1% max health regen per second and 2% armor per enemy that's in the area. This time we might just drop it down to Prestige 3. I'm gonna go get a drink and let's see where this has ended up by the time I come back. So I've been gone for about 3 minutes and I've come back to whatever part of hell this is. Wait, let me collect all of these points before we lose them. Oh, this is by far gonna be the biggest points we've ever earned. Okay, 11,000 red points and 150 blue points. And even a level up in there as well. I think another 25 damage is in order. That's unlocked some of this crypto damage, which looks kind of insane. Well, you know what? Let's get another 100% spawn rate first, and we'll add another 50% pickup range. We'll max out the explosion size by another 15%, and another 50% boss damage as well. Oh, it feels so good to be doing some damage in Prestige 4 now. It really doesn't take much to make a big difference, but anytime we can one-hit mobs, I'm all about that. I was just adding a few more points to the crypto mine when I saw that there's this thing called a conversion speed, which we can upgrade if we have these yellow points. So I think that's where these yellow enemies come into play. Oh, and while we're here, we may as well max out our regen. I haven't seen a single yellow node yet, but we did spawn the boss on Prestige 4, and we've got some perfectly placed explodey guys. Okay, that actually really wasn't that hard in the end. Now we've got Prestige 5 and another purple point to spend. There was this point over here, 100% attack size, which we absolutely have to try. Oh my god, the upgrades just keep going. All right, let's just see what's on the other side of this giant slayer. Another perk that gives 100% damage against bosses. And this perk tree is definitely growing, but there are a lot of gold borders. We got another 12,000 red points from that milestone, which I think I'll just put straight into the crypto mine. That is going to take over an hour to process. So I think we'll call it there. We have maxed out a lot of upgrades, but there is still a lot of progress to be made to max out everything. Let me know if you're interested in seeing that. Love you. Mwah. Okay, bye.